this is nothing personal against 1090 Jake. When you sit back and you like, he has a dope platform. I'm not going to take that away from him. But some things that he say when he's breaking down black topics, he has to be very careful of. Like, you got to ask yourself a question. What would Dr. Khalid Muhammad have to say about 1090 Jake involved in black people business? What would Farrakhan have to say about 1090 Jake being in the mix in the middle of all black people business? You see what I'm saying? And when you sit back and you analyze Malcolm X, what would our leaders have to say about a white man in the mix on black? He's all in the middle of black on black crime, when the majority of black on black crime have been it's been catered to from white people. Y'all created everything bad that's happening to black people. Everything down to our last name have been erased by y'all, and now you are actually making a living off of black on black crime. It does not sit right with black people. I'm not going to sit up there and say that 1090 Jake is a bad person, but at the same time, when you touch on certain topics, you are in violation. I have white friends that don't get in the middle of black people shit. And I'm not saying that you got a bad platform. I'm not saying I have anything against you, but it doesn't sit right with a lot of our people. And I know you know that. That's why you here right now on a smaller channel speaking your piece, because you know you in violation.
So who gonna come violate?
Who gonna do what?
Who gonna come violate?
Who gonna come violate you?
Well, you saying I'm in violation, so what the fuck does that mean?
That means that you ain't got no business in black people's business. You are in, but you crossing lines that we can't cross with your people. And see, that's the whole thing about it. I'm not going to sit up there and sugarcoat it. You are crossing lines with black people that you have no business. Black people are not allowed to get in white people business like that. We can't even go into y'all fucking neighborhoods. Y'all come into our neighborhoods and kick us the fuck out. We go into y'all neighborhoods. We better be out when the sun goes down. That shit is real. I'm not trying to be racist because I love white people, but at the same time, I don't like white people and black people's business.
And at the same time, when you said, you know, what would Farrakhan say? I mean, he would probably say the same thing that the head of the KKK gonna say. What the fuck is Jake doing talking about that shit? So there's gonna be people on both sides that don't like the shit. There's people on both sides that don't like what I'm doing, who I'm around, who I'm standing next to. What the fuck is my job in life to fucking please people? Like, I'm supposed to be fucking, oh, let me do what he says and let me do what he thinks is right. I fuck with who I fuck with. I speak on what I speak on.
I don't have a problem.
You can say, oh, you in violation. All right, so what's the consequence? Hassan Campbell's mad about it?
Listen.
What about 6ix9ine when you sat in front of 6ix9ine? You didn't feel all that rage about everybody that was black that he put in prison? Oh, it's only because I'm white.
Good point. Good point.
What's the fuck? Where was all that energy at when you was sitting in front of that little motherfucker? Because I feel like you thought that was gonna really blow your whole shit up, and it really didn't do much. So what was the fucking purpose of that?
I mean, first of all, let me explain something to you, right? As far as blowing me up, as big as where my platform is right now, I'm good with it. If it don't never grow to be any bigger in this white man's world, right? Because in this white man's world, when I go live on my platform, and while I'm live, people watching me with 7,000 people, and then YouTube will snatch 3,000, and then 3,000 to come back on, we know the game is rigged. They don't treat black YouTubers the way they treat white YouTubers, because if they did, the 050 movement would actually be bigger. But now the 050 movement got Hassan Campbell and 1090 Jakes on their platform for black. It can't get no bigger than that. But I guarantee you, after 1090 Jake and Hassan Campbell get off, they still not gonna push the 050 movement. But they still gonna push 1090 Jake though. The great white home.
Well, I feel like your channel would have been one of the biggest, but DJ Academics did it first. Cause you just as disrespectful in your videos as he was when he started the war in Chirac. So I say that, right? If I made a video and I said, oh, this black person over here just got their snot box rocked or whatever else, they got their fucking TV turned off, y'all would feel a whole type of fucking way. But because you say it about your own people, that's an excuse for you, right? To not get held to that same criticism, right?
Well, listen, I tell you what, right?
How many GoFundMes you put on your fucking videos for the victims on the shit you speak on?
I'm gonna tell you like this, right? If me and China Brim get into a shootout, or Harlem Legend get into a shootout, that's our business. Because
You going in and out,
nigga, you're
Hassan.
you're
Wait, say that again, Hassan, because you going in and out. Say that again. Say that
all
again.
right. I'm getting close to my house anyway, so my Wi-Fi getting ready to kick in. So my whole thing is, no matter how, like for example, with Charleston White, he got a problem with gang coach or whatever, because we killing each other. But at the end of the day, when it comes to us, y'all against us, it's us all day, a whole movement. But when it's like you, it's us against you all day. You're not one of us. Your people and what you're doing, you're capitalizing. I wouldn't give a fuck if we sell crack to each other. Okay, it's fucked up. But nigga, when you come in the hood selling crack, it's whack though. It's no good. You're capitalizing off of black people pain, and niggas is not having it. I'm not telling you that you can't sit up there and talk on certain celebrity gossip with dogs. Why you ain't talking about your people and what your people doing? Why you keep focusing on our people? Why are you so fascinating on highlighting the fucked up shit that's caused by your people in front of the media? Because the reality of it is, if you think that 1090 Jake following ain't a bunch of white people, y'all niggas is stupid. Yes, he got black people following him. But at the same time, when he's highlighting monkey shit, because that's what they call us, monkey niggas, he's doing that and his people are watching. And they ain't got nothing nice to say about us. Everything that you see Quando Rondo going through, that's the worst feeling in the world, to see that little nigga, see his man get murdered inside that car and he's screaming and motherfuckers is making jokes about it. And then you got 1090 Jake sitting up there talking about he ain't really built like that, do more in the trenches.
The drink went out.